Get to the chopper now! I think you have seen all kinds of RCs. Nowadays we have a Transformer RC. Yup, this looks pretty wicked. So that's what we're going to be taking a close look at it. It's actually a Lamborghini that can turn into a robot, or the robot can turn into a Lamborghini. So nevertheless, these are not using any licensing of the old school Transformers. It's actually based on Transformers, let's be honest. But I noticed it and I thought this is pretty cool. You can just have this car that can transform into a robot and can just drive around. It doesn't have any sound effects whatsoever. It does come with an old school retro controller and with, of course, the old school, let's say micro switches. There's nothing old school about it. This thing works on batteries for the controller, but we're going to be having actually some lithium batteries, or is it like a battery that's rechargeable for the robot itself. And I understand why they went for this, with the simple reason we're going to be needing more different voltages for having the transformer and all the different servos that are inside of this. But let's do a quick unboxing. This thing is in 2.4 gigahertz. It does come with built-in lights. So yeah, we do have kind of a feature, but let's be honest, like most of the time they're just a simple LEDs. But I'm really curious how the transforming goes. And you know, this is an absolutely wicked new way to play. I know, like, if you're going to be looking into AliExpress, we have all kinds of very cool things like tanks and all kinds of very interesting configurations. So it would be fun to actually check out these, let's say, other ones. Let's see who imported these particular robots. And it seems to be that we do have multiple different editions. I think they're the same robot, but just different colors. And what I understand of this is the action. Okay, it's interesting. So the Action actually imported it. You do see it more often nowadays that the Action actually has their own RC line. You can already see the robot over there, but when it comes to the configuration, we need to remove these pieces of plastic. You can just screw this back in. I find it a very pleasant way to actually disassemble. Of course, I have like tie wraps, but okay, this is the charging cable that we're going to be plugged into the adapter like that. So that, I think, was very convenient. You can just have like a normal USB charger and can just the single cell battery, because that is actually what is going on over here. And of course the voltage is completely different than your normal alkaline batteries. Let's remove all of the extra, like, say, strap-ons and a different thing to actually keep this thing in position. You can see everything is loose. So when it comes to the RC car part itself, it's not your typical car, not at all. No, this configuration, we have seen it before with different strange kind of looking devices when it comes to, let's say, some old school Volkswagen van and stuff like that. I mean, there was no like steering. So this thing is actually purely made for transforming and just driving around. And the driving around, it is not like a very overall fun experience. So for me, I must say, where I love the robot transformer part, I think this is going to be the key feature. We do have like rubberized wheels, so we do get some grip on the table. So the overall design looks pretty cool. You can see that the parts that can transform are quite loose. But beside that, let's remove the controllers, take a close look at it, and just put some batteries in this thing. The first challenge we're facing is actually finding a way to, let's say, freaking put this battery in. Okay, so everything is being configured, so the over acceleration is pretty decent. Okay, so let's put this cover back on. So the battery compartment is very small, and I don't know if you have ever room to ever put in a bigger battery, because you know these things are just common. You can actually buy them from AliExpress. So let's put the cover back on. All right, there we go. Let's get ourselves the screwdriver and let's squeeze this freaking thing back inside of the machine itself. How about the transforming situation? It almost looks like it's stuck, but it isn't. So the overall configuration is pretty cool. I must say that it's very seamless when it comes to transforming. And yeah, this is freaking cool. Yep. So let's look at it from the other end. And yeah, they did a great job. This is freaking awesome. So this is the front wheel, and yeah, this is what's happening. So if you're going to be moving around, it's just going to be spinning and everything. And you know, that's it. Let's move this thing back into racing position. But you can actually see the front wheels are not actually touching the ground so far. And this is what's going on, you know. And the transforming part, I don't know, I can do this a couple of times before I'm getting bored of it. But it's pretty fast. I think this to do with the battery, the rechargeable battery itself. There are two LEDs underneath I'm thinking this is like the overall configuration. Let's see how strong it is. Can it push it himself? No, it can't. So it's like a very simple overall configuration when it comes to this. But let's move around. So first of all, the car, yeah, I must say it's okay. I must say that when it comes for steering and everything, oh, I'm surprised how good this thing works. And I was like messing around with it, like it's almost like dropping at the side. But yeah, the overall configuration, I must say that it's not like the best racing solution out there, not at all. So I think it's a little bit of a downside. So where this thing is absolutely fun, but this is just like a very interesting and simple steering configuration. And if you're going to be putting it in robot mode, it's not going to be like a better overall configuration, because in this way we can just race, but when it comes to the robot situation, it's going to be having like a way different, let's say, center point when it comes to the weight itself. Okay, let's transform and let's have some fun with that. Conclusion is that this is a very interesting overall configuration, but for actually racing, nah, not much. The transforming situation is actually the key feature of this device, where it's lacking a little bit of the racing configuration. Would be cool to have both, but I think for the money we cannot expect more. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this transformer slash weird looking Lamborghini version. Thank you all for watching, consider subscribing, and it would be great to see you in the next video.